we all know it's a direct link between the well-being and health of the human being in his own personal capacity, the community in terms of the health of the community, the social well-being of a community, the kind of interactions sport that develops, the kind of the participation that various stakeholders have, like the children, the mothers, the parents, coaches, officials. So the health of the community, the health of the society, and the contribution to a educated or disciplined state or a disciplined community. We also we also know the economic benefits of sports. I mean, although that is not projected much, not marketed much, but we also know what a thriving sport can do to the economy of a local community in terms of having camps, in terms of organizing tournaments. You know, not even in a large scale like the Commonwealth did to Delhi, but small tournaments and small camps being conducted, the kind of economic impact they can have. That being the importance sport has, there has been also a changing perspective to sport. Sport is all, I mean, we've known sport has been, along with, it's been there when civilization began probably. But sport was more of a recreational kind of a thing than limited to a few people who had interest in sport. But increasingly over the last few decades, we know that the perspective with which people look at sport has changed a bit. Not wholly, but probably, you know, sport is looked at as a way of life. Sport is looked at much more than mere recreation or mere competitions. So that being the perspective with which we look at sport, the corporate social responsibility also is a developing idea. It's there have been a lot of corporates which have sponsored sport, largely cricket, but still there have been a few corporates which took some interest in community development through developing and promoting sporting activity. But CSR is still a developing idea over the last couple of decades, where we realize that economic development needs to be sustainable in the sense it needs to be inclusive. So that though a very abstract word a couple of decades back, sustainable development is what probably propelled this idea of corporate social responsibility. Initially there were guidelines on what the corporate social responsibility should be like, and now we have stipulations that so much of your either profits after tax, whatever need to be spent on corporate social responsibility. But again, corporate social responsibility, as the speakers before me have said, is still narrow-minded in the sense corporate social responsibilities looks at the depressed sections of the society. Corporate social responsibilities looked at economic development needs to be broad-based, so look at the depressed sections of the society and invest in core areas like health, sanitation, education, which are of course the most important. I would definitely never say that corporate social responsibility in sectors like core areas like health, education and sanitation, etc. are not required, but somehow sport has never been looked at as a corporate social responsibility, largely because probably we have not been able to promote sport as a social responsibility. Sport is still seen as a competition, an individual excellence kind of a field. So that being the state of CSR at present, we would probably have to look at matching the needs of sport, needs of promoting and developing sport, and what the corporate sector can do. Now if somebody approaches the corporate for any kind of assistance, the corporate would still look at what do I get out of promoting this event. I mean, if I ask a corporate for promoting a kabaddi tournament, probably the corporate would not be forthcoming as it would if it was for a 10K run or the Hyderabad Biking Club, where the exposure that they get is more. I'm not blaming the corporate yet, but as I told you, we still look at promoting sport as probably promoting. It's like changing the head of account of your marketing account and putting it in CSR. The feeder channel to our sporting system is still the schools, and we don't have too many sporting academies or sporting schools which combine education, the formal education and the sporting thing. So feeder channel still being schools, the infrastructural facilities at schools are pretty bad, almost lacking. Now the new scheme of Government of India, the PICA scheme, provides a a possibility of improving infrastructure to a basic level, like creating a play field, creating some basic minimum equipment. But if you're looking at sport needs some infrastructure. Now that infrastructure we are not able to broad base across all schools. So private schools probably have now, but across the state, if you're looking at across the state, the infrastructure in the feeder channel is missing. So basically you don't have sportsmen coming out of schools. The formal education system has failed to recognize sport as important as, it's always an extracurricular activity and not a curricular activity. So rather than thinking big, corporate social responsibility at the scale of promoting IPL, the corporates at the district level or at the state level, the corporates can look at a small way of funding schools. We see a lot of NRIs coming back, alumni associations coming back, and coming up with schemes like providing blackboards and benches. That being there, we can also look at the corporate involvement in increasing or augmenting the infrastructure that we have in schools related to sport. This again would be the responsibility of the local government, in the sense probably the district administration or the state administration has to project it to the corporates before the corporates by themselves come out and volunteer to do this. But it's not a large expenditure because most of the expenditure has already been committed. So it's that operational expenditure with the gaps in coaching facilities and small infrastructure or small utilities that are required. That can be one way we can look at a corporate taking over a facility and promoting the sports in that. Or a model that we were looking at earlier also, taking up a sport. A corporate can take up a sport and promote it in all the infrastructures that we have. So there are a few models of CSR apart from what the present scenario is. We've been trying to contact them. So I hope we go beyond just sponsorships and giving away trophies and things like that, because sponsorships, giving monetary rewards help only the people who have reached a certain point and need to be rewarded for their excellence. So corporate responsibility, the corporate funding would be more welcome at broad basing the promotion of sport at a much local level rather than funding big events.